So we're camping at the Split Rock Lighthouse State Park campsite. We're coming from the parking lot now. There's a building here with bathrooms and showers. And here's where you get your carts if you're doing the cart-in sites. We are doing the backpack-in sites, backpack site number 1, which we're going to end up at. But this is where you can pick up your carts if you're doing a cart-in site. They have water fountains here. The water fountains aren't working, but the bottom one, if you want to fill up a water bottle, you can do that. These are working. And there's the trail. Okay, so we're walking down the trail. So there are restrooms along the trail. I think there's 2 between here and the backpacking sites. You can see there are signs telling you where you need to go, and there are maps along the way as well. It's about a half a mile between the parking lot and backpack campsite number 1 where we're going. Okay, we're a little farther down the trail now, so as you can see, it goes right by the Lake Superior there. And there's a nice little bench you can take in the view or take a rest if you're carrying all your stuff to the backpack sites. But there's the view of Lake Superior from the trail. And we are continuing along the trail. So we're just past the bench there, and as you can see, there are signs to the camp, the cart-in sites, and also signs directing you to the backpack sites. It also says Bob's Stairs. And that's the stairs that you need to take to get to the backpack sites, and we'll see those soon and how many stairs there are. Still walking down the trail. Okay. So at this point there are a few cart-in sites, but there's no signs to the backpack sites. But we need to go towards sites 18 and 20, and that will take us towards the backpack sites. There's also another bathroom right here near this juncture. So off towards sites 18 and 20. Okay, so now we're at the point, you see the sign that says backpack sites. Up until this point, the trail to the cart-in sites has been pretty smooth. You know, there are hills and it's gravelly, but not too bad. But as you go towards the backpacking sites, we have to go up there. So it's a good hill, it's very bumpy, lots of rocks, lots of different levels, and then at the top is where the Bob's Stairs start. So we're gonna walk through there, and then we'll see you again at the top of the stairs. So we're about halfway up the hill towards the stairs. As you can see, it's really hilly terrain, rocky terrain. So we initially were going to bring a cart to the site, but that is not going to happen. So you definitely have to backpack in for sure. But it's a nice view once we get to the top, so we'll see you there. Alright, so we're almost to the stairs, but I'm going to show you the view of Lake Superior from here. The lighthouse is back there, you can't see it from here, but you get all this nice view. And we are here in mid-May, and so this is what it looks like in mid-May. It will be different times of the year, of course, but it's really nice at this time of the year. Okay, so we made it to the top of the staircase that leads to the backpack sites. I mean, it's nicer as a staircase, but it's long and steep, so keep that in mind if you're coming here. Let's get a shot from the top here. So that's the staircase that leads down to the shore and to the backpack sites, which are back there. That first little bit of rocks you can see jutting out there on the left, that's where the backpack number 1 site is. That's where we're going, but we have to go down the stairs first. So here we go. Alright, so we're about halfway down the staircase. We want to just stop and look at the view from here. Again, Lake Superior. Just going to do a turn and we'll see the staircase from halfway down where we've been. We're counting the stairs as we go down, so we'll let you know at the bottom how many there are. Now we are going to head down to the bottom of the staircase. So we made it to the end of the stairs. It didn't take long. I don't know, maybe like 5 minutes. Again, the view, and then the end of the staircase. There were 120 or so stairs, and it drops off into another trail here, and the trail will take us along the shore. Against the shore right there is a little beach you can go down to. There's a path from the trail to the beach too. And this trail takes you to the backpack sites. So here we go. Alright, walking along the path here. Again, there are signs and a map to show you where you're going if you get off track, but it's very easy. Just follow the main trail around. And right up ahead is a little marked beach access path. So you see it's marked, and you can get down to the beach. We'll stop here and we won't go down there, but we'll show you that actually the trail, this little trail leads to a huge rock, which you then have to climb down a little bit to get down to the beach. But that takes you right down to the shore. And not much farther will be the backpack sites. Alright, so we've made it to the first backpack campsite. So there's a sign there showing you which way to go. There's also a trail that would take you around to the other backpack sites. But we are stopping at one. Again, here's a little map here. Show you where to go. And then off to the left here, the left path takes us to backpack site, campsite number 1. So we'll go ahead and film walking in there. Again, there's a very nice view of the lake and the rocks up there. There's the sign marking the backpacking sites. It's occupied by us today. That's a short little path to the site itself. So one thing good is at the backpack campsites, you can actually gather firewood from the surrounding woods. And there's plenty of fallen trees. Some have been cut down, some have been fallen down. And we found plenty of dry wood to make fire with. So when you walk in here, first thing you'll see is a half picnic table. We have it covered in a tablecloth there. A nice fire pit with some benches that someone has made. That was really nice. Have a bear box here, and the bear box is a pretty good sized bear box. We kept all our food in there and other things overnight. Here's the tent area. We had a pretty large tent there set up in that area. It's a nice flat tent area, and as you can see, we have one of our hammocks between some trees, but we had other hammocks hanging as well earlier. There's plenty of close trees to hang hammocks with. Let's first go this way. There's a little path. We had another smaller tent set up here. There's plenty of room for a little small, for like 2-person tent here. And then there's a little path that leads back through the woods, a little bit away from the camp. And as you can see, there is a bathroom back here. And as far as we can tell, only this site can access this bathroom. We'll take a look at it. It's a latrine, sort of a vault type toilet. It's open, closed on 3 sides, open on one, but there's the toilet, and again, it's like just a sort of a vault kind of toilet there. But you can see the nice view while you're using the bathroom through the woods. But it's nice to have a latrine here, a vault toilet here to use, instead of going in the woods, unless you want to. So we'll head back to the site, and then we'll show you the view you can access from the campsite. Alright, so from the campsite, this is the view, and again, we're here in mid-May, and there's a few leaves on the trees, so I would imagine in summer and early fall you might not be able to get this view because the trees will be full of leaves. But you're still, you can hear the waves of the lake here. And we're going to go down. There's a little trail from the campsite out to the cliffs overlooking the shore. And it's an awesome view from here. So you can go down here. There's a little path to some rocks. You can climb out there. We were climbing all over those rocks. And then a little farther down the trail. You see the view that you get from up here. Yes, it's a rocky path, but it's not too bad. We'll go all the way to the top here. So you can see what you can see from the very top of the highest point that you can get to from here. So as you see, there's Lake Superior. Do a panorama shot here. So here's, go back to the campsite. There's the campsite back there. There's rocks you can climb out on. Shoreline there. The lighthouse is beyond those trees, so we can't see it from here, but that's the direction that it is. And the lake, and I'll do another zoom on this side. There's like a little inlet here. And as you can see, it's hard to see, but the water is like crystal clear. And then there's like a little beach, kind of like a little beach, a little bit where the inlet goes in, that you can actually climb. There's a little path that goes down there as well. You can climb down there and explore, which we did. We've seen lots of wildlife. We saw many deer, lots of chipmunks and squirrels, of course, ducks, lots of kind of birds. So this is the view you can get from the campsite. Okay, so that was our little tour of Split Rock Lighthouse State Park, Backpack Inn Campsite number 1. Just one last shot of the campsite itself. And again, we were here in mid-May. The temperature was cool, but not too cool. Warm during the day. And we did a lot of hiking around here. And all in all, it was a great little campsite.